If you're someone who's been following along with the progress out at Two Rivers and Zephyrhills, this video is going to be for you. Today we're going to go out and meet Stacey at a brand new model called the Sanibel. Now this is part of the Pulte Home Builders Platinum Series. This is a new luxury product that they just launched out there. And if you're not familiar with Two Rivers, this is one of those communities that a lot of people in the area are paying attention to. It's located just to the east of Wesley Chapel, so you can take advantage of a lot of the amenities there. Between the charter schools, Publix, you've got the Wiregrass Ranch Mall, Costco, there's a lot of things in the area there. Now, this development is gonna have a golf course that is scheduled to come in the next couple years. We still don't have a firm date on that, so I'm just sharing that with you now. They're putting a surf park in their backyard. They're building brand new schools for this community, and it really does try to take advantage of nature. They built it around the canopy of old growth oak trees out there, which I think a lot of people are gonna love. The amenity center here is gonna be second to none. It really reminds me of being at a Disney resort. There is that level of service. You're gonna have food delivered right to the poolside. So lots of love here. Let's head out to the property and visit Stacey there. Oh, and one last thing. We're building an entire playlist. So if you look down below, you'll see all of the homes that we've already toured at Two Rivers. I think there's 4 or 5 of them at this point, but definitely check that out and save it so you can follow along in this journey, because we're gonna document the entire development from beginning to end, even though it's gonna take a few years. So let's head out to the property and go meet Stacey. What's going on, Stacey?
Hello, we are back in Two Rivers today, and I'm really excited to show you this new series by Pulte.
Yeah, this is a platinum model. Isn't that what they're calling it?
Yeah, it's a platinum series, so it's more of their luxury build.
Okay.
And it's going to be on this 70-foot lot.
Oh, wow. So we're not stacked up like cordwood necessarily.
Right.
Which are everybody's favorites.
Right.
Awesome. And there's a lot to talk about in this house, right? We're over 4,000 square feet today.
Yep, over 4,000 square feet, 5 bedroom, 4.5 bath, 3-car garage, and lots of unique features.
That is a lot.
So,
awesome. Well, let's get into it. Where are we going first?
Let's go check it out. As soon as you walk into the house, we're going to go off to the right here because we have their own separate wing. So this right here is storage underneath the stairs. So over here, we have a flex room is what they're calling it. So you can make it a game room, an office, whatever you need it for. It's a flex room, right? So it's a really nice size. You got 2 windows for natural light. You got some tray ceilings going on. So a lot of room here.
Set up for poker night right now.
Yes. You could set this space up for an in-law quarters because there's a bedroom right across the hall. And you could close this section off if you needed to. But here's a bedroom, good sized bedroom with 2 end tables, queen size bed, walk-in closet, and they have their own bathroom. So.
Love how high all of the ceilings are.
Yes. What, at least 12 feet, 14 feet?
And you got tile all the way up, which is awesome.
Yeah. And then, so you could set this up for if you have older kids or you have guests that like to come and stay a while. They'd have lots of space.
Hashtag in-laws.
Yeah. And then down this little hallway, we have a half bath. So you can use that for all your guests, so they don't have to use the kids' rooms. This is the HVAC, and then we have a 3rd-car garage. So this is the single garage. Oh my God.
Yeah, let's check it out.
So this is unique because you can use this for a workout room. You can use your gym here, or if you have work and you got to store inventory, this would be a great room to do that.
This is probably where most people's golf cart is going to live.
True.
Right? And the kids' toys, whether it's the Power Wheels or
yeah, the motorized scooter.
Yeah, or your hot rod or whatever you got going on in the garage. This is probably the spot where it's going to live. Yeah. But this is a perfect setup for a home gym as well. You could easily put a couple racks over there if that's, we do have clients that they come with equipment.
They always ask for that too, always. And if you would use this as an in-law quarters, then they would have, you could use that as their garage, and they would have their own separate entrance.
Yeah, I like that part of it for sure.
All right, so coming back out here to the main foyer, look at this grand staircase. I love it. You don't see that too often.
No, there's always something nice about a beautiful staircase. Wrought iron, real wood.
Like what did Ashley say? I see prom pictures.
Yeah,
That would be perfect.
definitely.
Yeah. All right, so down here we have the main garage, 2-car garage.
I'll pop them in real quick. So again, epoxy floors in here. This is important. It's two. Technically, this is a 2.5. And just for perspective, I know it's a little bit dark in here right now, but like you could fit 2 full-size trucks in here, but it would be tight.
Yeah.
Right?
You
So-
got to come in at an angle.
So if you've got the Expedition or Suburban or something like that,
Yes.
you're probably only going to be able to get one of those in there and feel great about it. But if you have a small car also, then those 2 will look good.
Right.
So the Beamer and the Suburban would fit side by side.
All right. So here, what do I love? A dump zone.
Stacey does love a good dump.
Yeah. So this would be really cool to put cabinets and cubbies for all the kids to put their stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So a unique feature about this floor plan is that we're now walking into the primary. I don't know. We're walking in the laundry room.
The laundry room, which is attached to the primary.
Right,
So, yeah,
right.
We'll get into that in a second, though.
Yeah. So it's a really nice sized laundry room. You even got a window in here for natural light. So yeah, plenty of room to do laundry.
Huge space.
And then this is what's unique is that the laundry room's connected to the primary bathroom. Look, you don't even have to go out into the main living space to do laundry. Yeah. So I love his and her sinks. I just think that's, I don't know why. I just do. I guess I like to have my own space.
Is that enough counter space for
well, this is
the
hers.
Oh,
We look at all these drawers.
forgive me. Forgive me. I stand corrected. This is how you know I don't have one of these in my house.
Yeah, see, there's plenty of space here, countertop. We got plenty of drawers and cabinets. You even got a linen closet over there. You need more space.
And I live in that place in life where it's only hers and hers anyway. So
Yeah. So I also like this bathroom because, you know, in some of the new builds that we've been doing, the master or the primary bathrooms are so grand. The showers are huge, and I can't imagine having to clean those. Well, this one has a good size shower. It's not too much. It's just a standard, maybe a little bigger than a standard.
yeah,
But
yeah, that's
plenty big.
It doesn't feel as big because of how big the space is, but that's at least 6 feet across, if not 7.
Yeah.
So that's a really good size shower.
Yeah. And then they did do a standalone tub in here as well with a window above it.
And the trade ceilings they carry through.
Yeah.
What about this closet though? Shit, like this thing is.
This is fabulous as well.
Is there space in here for him as well, or is this also a hers and
I
hers?
think
Just
I
so
would-
unclear.
Yeah, this would be a hers for sure. For sure.
Well, of course it would. Because who needs all this space? I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure this is all upgrades at Design Center to do the closet this way. But honestly, I probably do my closet afterwards because, you know, when you go through the builder, there's always a markup on those things. So if you need to save money at Design Center, I would do your closet after the fact.
it's real wood as well, right?
Yeah, so very nice.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, we're kind of doing this backwards a little bit because here's the primary.
That's okay.
The primary bedroom. As you can see, there's so much natural light in here. We have the extra tall windows on both sides of the bed, and then they extended the bedroom, so you have a seating area.
Love that spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely place to hang out, and there'd
Yeah,
probably be a TV there, I'm sure.
yeah, for sure. So I'm sure this is an upgrade
Mm-hmm.
to extend. But yeah, it adds a lot to the space.
That's a good size.
And it's a really good size bedroom.
Yeah, it's a wing.
It is a wing.
It's an entire wing, so.
All right. And out here we have a linen closet,
Mm-hmm.
I think. And then we have another bathroom over here. So this would be a pool bath. Does it go out? I didn't see that before. So
That door's hiding right here.
yeah, so this would be your pool bath, which is really nice. So the kids don't have to run through the house with wet feet to go to the bathroom, because they always have to go to the bathroom when they swim. All right, and here's the big space.
It's huge.
This is where your family's going to hang out. Really big gathering space. The kitchen's beautiful, extra large island. And Pulte does a good job. They always give you these extra cabinet spaces on the side, which I love.
Dog dishes get put in there. Like, we see all
Okay.
kinds of stuff going in there.
Hide your purse.
Great
and
spot for the backpacks
your
and things like that.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
like right now, my shoes are in there because I'm clacking all over this floor.
Yeah. So, and then down here we have a walk-in pantry, and then a butler's. I guess you could call that a little butler's pantry.
Yeah, the pantry's here. Same, these are real wood. I like the fact that they did put the shelves in there also, which is nice. And the ceilings, again, they carry all the way through. Those have to be 12 or 13. We'll have to look up the details. I'll make sure that those go in the description. Also, real wood doors as opposed to solid, the hollow core, which I think is important. You know, those things matter in terms of like noise and sound carrying through doors.
Yeah.
Also, they just feel cheap, the hollow core doors do, so it's nice to have solid wood doors, of course.
Yep. Very nice touch.
Yep. And then what everybody always asks for over here, which is a
Gas stove. Yep. Gas. And then we also have the extra large drawers, which I love that. So yeah, so you have the gas top. We actually have 2 ovens in this kitchen, which I'm sure is an upgrade.
For those
nice option.
You know, those cooks out there, they're always talking about there's not enough space in my kitchen. The island is huge here. I mean, you can see 4 full-size chairs there. You could easily fit 5, which means this is a minimum of 10 feet, if not 12. So we have to do the measurement on that, but I know that because ours fits 5 because we went 10 foot across. It was a whole slab. This is a granite countertop, actually. It's not quartz. No, it's actually granite, and it has a seam, so you can kind of.
Nice.
So it's probably 12 feet.
Yeah.
It's huge. I love the fact that, again, conventional. So you got the microwave on top and then the oven on the bottom. So you could be doing cookies there and have the bird going over here for the holiday. It's a nice touch. They also have the backsplash and the counter carry all the way up, which is nice too, easy to clean. And it's underlit, which is always a really nice touch as well.
Yeah.
And same thing down here with the cabinetry. Again, I think those are great spots to kind of put away the stuff that ends up on the counters all the time, Stacey.
Yeah,
the clutter. And then the windows here are excellent. I love that they're there. So you still have privacy. You're not looking directly at the neighbor's house there. You can see their pool cage, but it lets in a lot of natural light and you don't have to stare at your neighbors, which is a nice thing.
Yeah, I love these windows. It's different. This is unique. We don't see this a lot in other builds.
And you can still open it up, which is fantastic because you can't always do that.
Yep.
That's great. And then that leads over to, I think, what is a very unique feature that they started taking away in a lot of new builds. I hate it because I love how this is set up here. So this is called a corner slide, right? And the top 3 there are pocketed. These doors are huge.
And they are heavy. Oh.
Yeah. And squeaky. Well, look at that. But this other side opens up as well, which is just wild. So let me back up here so y'all can get a sense of space.
Yeah.
And how crazy this is. So I'm standing by the buffet in the dining room and you can just see now you've got this big giant open space. It's a beautiful day too. So we're April 21st at the time of this recording. It is 63 glorious degrees here in Florida. The wind is blowing and holy cow. This is beautiful.
Yep, so you can really open up your outdoor space and it gives you that wow factor when you walk in the front door because you can see straight through to this. They don't have a pool here, but you have plenty of room to put a pool. And who doesn't want a pool in Florida, right?
You're already plumbed over here for cable and internet. You can see it popping out the ceiling there. You got electrical. Is the outdoor kitchen attached? So the reason I'm asking here is clearly we have a separate space here, but sometimes on these builds, they will plumb this area right here.
Yeah.
But it looks like this is done all the way to the outside. So this is obviously would be an option, correct, Stacey?
Yes. So I did see on the plans, though, you can extend your lanai. So it doesn't look like they did that here because you don't have this part covered. But you would have that option.
But it is plumbed. Yeah, so the plumbing, that was my question, is where's the plumbing coming to? So it actually runs underground under your pavers here and then pops out inside of there. So that's gonna have set up for electrical. Clearly you've got the refrigerator there, but yeah, that's plumbed for water and for the discharge water as well. So that's nice. And then as we take a slide over here, love the little turf setup. So if you're into golf and you want to just do a little putting or chipping, you got a good spot to do it. And like Stacey said, this is the model. So we're right at the beginning of the community here. That is actually where the community clubhouse is going to be, right? Yep. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, that's going to be called the landing. So that's where everything's going to be. You're going to have your resort style pool, your splash pad. You're going to have racquetball, pickleball courts. What else? Oh, they're going to have the restaurant there, which is like full service. So you can order a snack at the pool and they're going to bring it to you.
Pretty unique feature about this community. They're starting to do more of that around here, but right now this is the primary one that has access to something like that.
They're going to have a fitness center, a yoga lawn, group fitness classes. I mean, they really stepped it up in this neighborhood. Yep. Wesley Chapel doesn't have anything like this.
Yeah.
This is definitely the first.
This is great. Yeah. And as y'all, like I was telling you before, look at this. I mean, what a wow factor.
Yeah.
Take a step back before I come all over here. Just get this huge wide shot. I don't think it's big enough. Wow. Look at that. It's crazy. Stacey is magically in the dining room now. So love video edits. They'll get you there. But that takes us over to the dining room, which is also very unique too. You got the trade ceiling with the exposed beams there. I love that. They did the little wine racks here. And then you also have another wet bar.
Yeah.
Right? So that's always cool. You know, wine fridges, beverage fridge in a formal dining, which not everybody uses, but like, I don't know. We use ours, but it's because it's open.
Yeah.
It's not pocketed in another part of the house.
I think when you entertain, you would use it. Maybe it's just the family. You probably wouldn't use it that much, but when everyone's around, everyone likes to spread out.
Yep.
Have a lot of space. So
for sure. Cool. Well, that'll take us upstairs now, right?
You ready to go upstairs?
Awesome. All right, Stacey. Now this was a wow factor.
It is a wow factor. And it is a little different than some of the houses we see with the big lofts. As you can see, there's two open spaces. So the loft is actually in the middle, which is really pretty. I don't know if it's the most functional when we come to think about noise, how loud our kids are and the noise is going to be.
Yeah, I think this really does depend on how many people live in your home, how they live in the house too. Because if I remember correctly, as I was asking you earlier, you're able to extend this loft portion, right?
Yes, so you can extend that out, and that would add what, another 300? 200 or
300 square feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd still have 12-foot ceilings, because I know sometimes people get worried about that. Like it feels like it's enclosed, but the ceilings are so high here already that you're still going to have a great space downstairs. And it looks like we're about 9 feet up here in terms of ceiling height, probably 12 or 13 downstairs, which is a lot. But, you know, I'm looking at this going, okay, we got 3 kids, you know, to have an open spot here where the sound carries, an open spot over here where the sound carries. That's not going to be necessarily ideal. You know, I know that there's those moms out there who want to know everything and listen to everything. My mother was that person. So like she got a lot of intel by listening to the kids do their thing.
Maybe there was a reason.
That's right. So I get that. But for us, I think the way that we would want is we would extend this out, this space here. And then you could put a pool table, you know, a couple of video games or whatever, just another space. And then now all of a sudden, let me slide around Stacey here. This whole area, as you can see from this bedroom on, becomes one giant, you know, entertaining space, even though you still have your own screening room, right?
Right.
Cool.
We have a very special media room down here. As soon as you walk up the stairs, you have this huge flex space that they have set up as a movie room.
Because I know that's what somebody was thinking. They're like, well, where are you going to put the TV and everything? Don't you, where you want to? Well, you do that in here. I mean,
look how big the space is. Look, it's got two 70-inch televisions over there.
Yeah, and they even have a closet in here.
Wild.
Lots of storage. This house does have a lot of closets. So, you know, it's important to think about those things when you're looking at new construction, because sometimes we get so wowed by all the decoration and the things. We don't think about those things that we need to make our house more.
Shout out to the movie posters, by the way. Goonies. Goonies never say die.
All right, so down here we have, I love how every bedroom has its own little wing of the house. So this bedroom down here, we have 2 windows that bring in natural light. We have a closet. It always kills me how they make the girls' room and then we have this little closet. And we're gonna go next door to the boys' room and they're gonna have a big walk-in closet.
Why does this have to be the girls' room? Yeah,
exactly.
we all know this is getting switched when you move in here, right? Yeah,
it's not functional, but they have their own bathroom. So really nice. Every bedroom has its own bathroom, which is important when you have lots of kids. All right, so backing up into your loft. And of course they have this, you know, this is a model, so it's all done up with all the extras, right? But this is an option to have another wet bar, which is really nice when you're entertaining. The kids would love that.
It's a good spot. And it is quiet up here, which is nice. I mean, the voices will carry over the railing there, but it's still really nice how it's set up.
Okay, look at this. I guess this could be, well,
this bedroom is massive.
This is a boy's bedroom. It's bigger, makes no sense. Huge walk-in closet. We got some windows, bring in natural light, and they also have their own bedroom in here.
And let's check the closet to see if this is actually bigger.
Well, it's a walk-in, so it has to be bigger.
Maybe.
Yes, it is.
Okay. The bedroom is definitely bigger.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah, definitely. And then on the other side of the loft here, we have a bathroom, double vanity sinks. So I guess if your guests are upstairs and you're entertaining, they would use this bathroom because this is the only bathroom you don't have to go through a bedroom to get to.
Stacey was making a point here, and I agree. Like, this is the only bedroom that does not have an ensuite.
Right.
It does have its own bathroom because you walk right out. It's right here, right?
Yeah.
But this is the main bathroom for upstairs as well. Why do we need dual vanities?
Yeah.
Right? Why do you need 2 sinks on?
You don't.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. But anyways,
we would like to have more counters. Yes.
More counter space. Makes sense.
You have 2 linen closets here. All right, this is a nice sized bedroom, walk-in closet. You have this little nook here you could do something cool with, put a desk.
Yep.
And the windows are really cool in here.
Yeah, a lot of natural light splashing in here right now. And this is a good sized closet. So yeah, I mean, the one closet was small. That was the smallest bedroom and the smallest closet.
True.
So in all fairness,
and
it wasn't tiny. It's just small, like, especially when you get into 9-foot doors and everything feels really big.
Yeah.
You know, this lens is probably super wide too. So you guys are like, wow, these spaces are huge, but that is a good size. I mean, it's easily 6 foot deep.
Yeah.
And it's notched on both sides too. So good spot. And that is that's a queen size bed. So those are huge, at least 30 inches across, if not 32. So just perspective.
Plenty of space in here.
Yep.
So yeah, that's it. And it brings us back out to the loft.
Yeah. This is kind of a good spot to, get into the nitty gritty and the questions. So this is from Pulte Home Builders, right?
Correct.
This is their new Platinum series that they're rolling out.
Yes, and so this is the only location they're going to have this Platinum series in the Tampa Bay area, at least currently. They did say they had this in Southwest Florida.
Yep.
So this is the first for this series up here.
And what was unique about this place to start with, the lot was 70 feet wide.
Yes.
Which is a good 20 feet bigger than normal.
Right, right.
You know, living here in Florida, that's one of the unique features. You did have the pocketed door downstairs that builds a wall. So for anybody wanting that, like, I want to feel like I'm outside space, it brings it right indoors, which is amazing. The loft up here, being able to extend that out, I think is wonderful as well. For, you know, you may not want that, but I know for families, it just depends on how you're going to live in an area. Same thing for the bar up here. You may not opt for a bar, but it's another great entertainment space. If you're in a game night, you like doing cards and all those things. The den downstairs they had turned into the game room, but I think most of our clients will be working out of that as an office of some sort,
right?
Or it's the in-law / child who won't leave section.
The child.
So those are a couple things. And then in terms of amenities in Two Rivers, Stacey, you know, you talked a little bit about it earlier, but you've got what going on here specifically, and then what is the amenities locally to them? How far is it to the grocery store, Target, Costco, etc.?
Yeah. Okay. So in Two Rivers, we're going to have the Landing, the big amenity center. So you're gonna have a restaurant there. You'll have a fitness center, group fitness classes. You're gonna have an aquatic center. You're gonna have all the things over there. They're also bringing in a commercial space in this community as well. So you're gonna have your own brewery. And I think there's gonna be a coffee shop. I know all the places have already been accounted for. They haven't announced all those yet, but that's gonna be right inside Two Rivers. So you can walk, bike, jump on your golf cart. You don't even have to leave. Two Rivers is right next to Wesley Chapel. So technically we are in Zephyrhills. Some people call this area Wesley Chapel / Zephyrhills because you have all the convenience to Wesley Chapel. Like everything Wesley Chapel has to offer is just 10 to 20 minutes away. So you have everything as far as hospitals, restaurants, shopping, you name it, it's here.
The new Whole Foods is going to be built, that's going to be 10 or 15 minutes down the road too?
Yes.
Yeah, with traffic. The Lifetime Fitness will be built in that section as well. A bunch of other boutique shopping, probably in Ulta. Hair salons, all the things, right? Like we looked at that list, there was a ton going on in there, but just a really nice option here at over 4,000 square feet. Sometimes, you know, people do want like homes this large. It's not, we don't see it as often, right? People tend to land somewhere between 28 and 35 pretty regularly.
Yes.
So jumping up to that 42 or 4,500 square foot threshold can be a lot, but we do know families that need it.
Yeah.
So this is one of those unique touches. I do like the fit and finish. Of course, this is the model, so they have everything. Including the board and batten on the walls. And those are just nice touches and finishes. Those most likely will not come. Sometimes they do. So I don't ever want to say no, because when they start wanting to push properties, they'll get really magical about including things like pools and detail.
Yeah.
Right. But you won't know that if you don't ask Stacey. So Stacey, how do they get hold of you to get deeper on not only this property specifically, this model, but also in Two Rivers or new construction in the area?
Well, all of our contact information is down below. We also have a link to our calendar where you can hop on there and schedule a time to chat with us whenever it's convenient for you. We like to talk about lifestyle and really dig in to what you're looking for so we can help you find that perfect community that's going to match your family's lifestyle.
It's awesome. I love it. Well, until next time, y'all.
Go out and live that Tampa life.
Later.
Bye.